were trapped for 3 weeks. Christian civilians caught up in a fighting between the Philippine military and the Maute armed group. 13 finally had the chance to escape. Only 4 got out alive.
We were waving the white flag. We were wearing white shirts. And then the military started firing at our positions. We jumped to the river. I feared that the rest of our friends have been shot dead.
The escapees ended up in a nearby village, where they were finally rescued by volunteers. They were meant to be taken to a nearby medical clinic. But after weeks of fighting, anyone from the battlefield is interrogated by police.
We're not being allowed to go back to the city, especially with these 2 people that the rescuers just picked up. That is because state forces say they want to make sure that they are in fact real civilians who were trapped in the fighting and not members of the Maute who were probably in disguise.
Army commanders say the Maute fired at the civilians, not them. After speaking to the military, the rescued civilians recanted their statements.
Our troops on the ground are very careful. They are very aware of the situations. And our primordial concern is the safety of the civilians.
Martial law is being enforced in Marawi and the rest of the Mindanao region. Maute fighters who have pledged allegiance to ISIL seized control of several parts of the city last month. The black ISIL flag was raised over several government buildings. Hundreds of Filipinos, including women and children, remain trapped in the fighting. The Maute has been targeting Christians for years. Only Muslims can be spared. Local government workers said they received distressed calls from trapped civilians when the siege began. Now, the phones have mostly stopped ringing. Rescuers fear the worst. The trapped may have already died of hunger or been killed in the crossfire. 5 Muslim policemen managed to escape. They could have fled earlier, but chose to stay behind to protect Christians.
We knew how barbaric the Maute would be to them, and we all decided we would not leave the Christians. If we had to die with them, then so be it.
Ibrahim is reunited with his family again. His 20-day ordeal is behind him, but he will continue to pray for those who remain trapped. As the fighting drags on, survivors say the chances of them making it out alive are receding. Jamela, Alindogan, Jazeera, Marawi City, Southern Philippines.